loose now.
Hello and welcome back to Speed Freak Garage. Brandon's changing his air fitting, so the skid plate is mocked up. As you can see, it's fucking low. Definitely gonna have to have some work done on it. We're gonna lower the car down to the ground, see what kind of ground clearance we have. I'm very worried it's not enough. And then we're gonna cut off the steering lock cylinder. And that's probably it for today. Maybe try to cut a little more here and there, but it's low. It's really low. At least have them like curl this up.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. All right, watch your head. Especially because we haven't changed the springs to adjust for the weight. So I don't know if we'll have to do that or not. Hopefully not, because that's expensive. Oh, I forgot those brake lines are... I don't want to fuck up that brake line.
What's up?
I'm just keeping an eye on that soft line. It turns out they were supposed to send new rubber rings to mount to the struts. So they're supposedly sending them. We'll see. If not, I'll have to 3D print them because I don't have time to wait for other people's bullshit. Okay. All right, how much ground clearance do we have? This car hasn't been on the ground in almost a year now.
Monster truck.
Oh, that's way more than I thought. That's way more than I thought we were gonna have.
Still definitely want to curl that end up.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have them build this frame here so it actually protects the radiator, and then maybe weld a brace up front here so it'll be
Right,
like a
that comes-
triangle.
yeah.
And then we can have them bend this up. But that's why I think we have to put the bumper on so they know.
So that way they know where to bend that too.
Granted, the bumper will probably get in their way, so we'll probably have to put it on with like 2 screws.
Right, just to, yeah. That and...
That's way more fucking ground clearance than I thought we were gonna have.
Well, the thing is too, though, I mean, it's been sitting on here, suspension needs to settle, so it's going to go down a little bit.
Yeah, I think you're right. Because look, the tire's actually off the ground. Look at that. Well, that actually could be because the tire's all fucked up. But yeah, I think you're right. The suspension's pretty, yeah. You think it'll settle a little?
I know it will.
Hopefully not too much. Because, I mean, fuck, that's close to the ground already, so. Whew. Okay. What?
I'm pretty sure I watched it settle.
It just settled when I touched it.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh my god. Sounds like one of those shocks is blown.
Probably. It's definitely not going to help it going off-road with it.
Well, we gotta get our races in before I go and waste money on suspension. That shit's expensive. It's settled a little, not much. It looks like it's got some more settling to do, though. The suspension geometry on this fucking tire doesn't... I wonder if that has to do with the spacers we put in for the LS.
Oh.
It's just, I mean, do you see what I mean? Like, it's
Like you're saying,
positive camber, yeah. That's not good. Now, when you go around a corner, it's going to become...
It's going to move into the negative, yes.
That's interesting. Because you can't have camber plates off-road, so whenever they upgrade the suspension and put in like a top piece, they'll have to set the camber before they weld it in because it's not going to be adjustable. So anyway, okay, so our primary goal is to cut off this. So what I'm thinking, you should be able to dive in there.
Yep.
And
Right under
and
it.
that should be pretty straightforward. Now, one thing I want to
We need to put a box or something.
feel under here.
What?
It's not painted. Yeah.
That's.
Yeah, look, you can see it's not even painted. So I'm gonna have you paint that when we get back from Ecotech.
Yeah, we can do that.
Because we're gonna have to paint, if they put in a harness bar, we'll have to paint that. And then we'll have to paint the floor because they're probably gonna cut the whole floor out and redo it. And then we'll have to paint, what else? There's something else. Well, this. Well, I'll have to remove
Then we
this and
gotta
remove
fix
this.
That.
Maybe not.
Well, I'm saying fixed by doctor.
Right. And then I haven't decided if I'm taking this off or not yet. Because the problem is we need to pass tech inspection, and it's a lot easier to pass tech inspection when your roll cage is
Has a brand on
from the guy
it.
who manages the tech inspection. I think we should leave it for at least the first year, and then we can take it off. Or we could cover it with a different logo. It's already fucking cut my shirt once. It's in a really dumb spot. Because I couldn't even put full-size roll bar padding on, you know, like, I don't know. Leave it on for now, but let's get all this extra shit out of your way. And I want to test fit you too before we, yeah, get all my stuff out of the way of your sparks.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna go and get the compressor.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to turn the camera off then. Okay, so the air tank's full. We're going to see if we can get her cut in one tank of air. And I got to catch, where's my spark catching box here? Catch the sparks so they don't burn the seat up. Fucking random ass zip ties. Ah. Whoa. Whoa. Dude, that was close. Oh, dude.
Almost got neutered.
You don't ever have to pay child support. Which way is that throwing? My way? Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
I'm gonna have to go from the bottom to get the best
Angle.
angle.
So it'll throw into the...
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. That ain't gonna hurt nothing. That's better anyway. God damn. Damn, that's some hard steel.
About halfway through, if not more.
Ooh.
That's loose now.
It's got a pin. Oh, shit, I forgot to get my keys out of the way. Want to keep these. It's got a pin, it won't let it rotate. You'll have to figure out how to cut it from this side.
Yeah.
Watch your head. It's fucking tight.
It is.
It's gonna throw shit right at you, isn't it? Need more air? Out of air? Alright. Alright, we got a fresh tank of air.
Round 2.
Yeah. Ooh.
Close. Oh, so close.
There you go. Should fall right off. Motherfucker.
key?
Are you kidding me?
Got stuck in the lock. Props to them for not making a piece of shit.
Yeah.
On a Honda, you can totally steal
Oh,
it real
there you
fucking
go.
easy.
Nice. Cool. Cool, cool.
The Honda's
Yeah, look at that lock. Oh, it goes from the bottom.
Yeah, and so it just goes.
Yeah.
So you don't even have the key to get it off. Probably that's
That's probably why they did it.
kind
I
of
mean,
hot. Are you prepared?
nah, it's fine. Ow, no, ow, I lied. Ow, ow. God damn.
I told you. Yeah, did you listen?
No, I didn't. Here, let me have my keys. That's my trophy. Trophy keys.
Like, put them up on the wall or something.
That's what I'm gonna put them up by that license plate from my motorcycle.
Yeah.
Here, let me switch places with you there. I want to cover those holes before they get something caught in them. Watch the trigger on your air wheel down there, boy. End up taking your foot off, yeah. I don't know what these holes are for, honestly. Not for grease, that's for sure, because it's sealed bearings. Cover them up.
They're for dirt to get in and lock your steering wheel up.
Yeah, right. So I'm covering them.
So that was easy. Now
Easy for you. If I had tried to do that on my own, it would take years to cut through that.
Now this is the next victim to our
Yes.
game. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna need the finger sander for that.
To
Because
get,
I don't think.
yeah, that's not gonna go in there, is it?
Yeah.
But the finger sander's gonna take forever.
Mm,
No?
we might pause the video because of the air.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so he's going to get the finger sander, but in order to run the finger sander, the air compressor has to be running at the same time. So we're gonna finger sand these two studs out so that we can mount our new larger clutch master. So we have to do that off camera because you don't want to have your microphone drowned out by this loud ass piece of crap. So that's really, I mean, we're gonna fit, actually, well, we'll be back in a second because we gotta fit him in both of these seats. Okay, so we got those two studs out with the finger grinder, ground them down, popped them out, so we can deal with that another day to get it all installed. But now we gotta test fit our co-driver since he's a different height and body, a little bit different body shape. Yeah. So you gotta line up. There you go. Wait.
That's really close, ain't it?
That's way closer than it was the other day. That doesn't make sense.
You can only flip it on one way.
Turn it left a little bit. That's straight. Yeah, whatever. Okay, anyway. So you see what I mean? Like the wheel is so big because you don't have any room here. If your hand comes off, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
And you still have to put padding here for your head, so that's gonna be like this. I might be able to use the slim padding. I don't know if I'll get away with that.
Because
Yeah.
your head's not gonna like
I know. Just
magically fucking.
you'd hope not. It's just
If
I
your
rather
head is here.
No.
I think your body's fucking like this.
I still rather use the safer padding if I have room. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Well, you can do the safer here and then taper
and then
down.
yeah.
That's what I would.
Well,
do.
I wasn't gonna put padding below this line. I can't imagine them forcing me to put padding because this is where the switch panel is gonna go if I can fit it
Right.
right where your hand is. Yeah.
Right there.
So can you reach? You can reach that.
Yeah,
you can
that's
reach
fine.
that.
Yeah.
Can you reach that? Barely, almost.
Well, and I don't know without having them.
Well, yeah. Just try and keep your back against the seat.
I mean,
Barely. Yeah. See, that's my problem. Is I think it's gonna have to come forward a little bit and up a little
yeah,
bit.
if you had it like up here.
Yeah. I might even have to make a clamp for the roll bar since this isn't as strong as I wanted.
Let me get.
But you can see this is perfect
I'm like
compared to the
sucked into
wheel.
the seat. Yeah.
Yeah, see. Because you're a little bit shorter.
Yeah, this is.
That's pretty good.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Everything else is fine.
What about, can you reach the pedals? Like, can you put the clutch? Well, don't press the clutch, but the brake. Can you put the brake to the floor? Almost.
Almost.
Almost. Okay. Good. Good. Good.
There's the floor. Like I'm missing like an inch or so.
Yeah, but I mean, you'd be out of brake fluid if that happened
Correct.
anyway.
Yeah,
So,
if
what
we-
about? Can you get the throttle to the floor? Yeah. Okay. That's the other thing. I never installed the throttle cable. The fucking thing's right where the fuel rail is.
Does the. Yeah, but what kind of clutch travel does this have?
I don't know. We won't know until it's because that new cylinder is completely different.
That's right.
So,
Hopefully it's kind of shorter.
yeah.
I would imagine being shorter because here's your.
Right.
block for, your foot block, and normally it'd be like, probably like here after you bolt the thing on.
Yeah. Hopefully it's pretty short, especially because it's got that assist spring up here. So, okay. Anyway, helmet. You might have to.
Finagle.
Yeah, you're pretty damn close. Which is this is how I was. I had like oh fuck, I forgot the lift snot. Well, I just fucked that up. Whoops. That would have been not good. Okay. Barely. You're clearing. I wasn't clearing. So if I sat back, I clear. But when I lean my head forward, it hits.
Like that?
Yeah. But
This
see,
is probably like,
I mean, but the problem is if you hit a bump, you're gonna hit your head,
yeah.
right? And I don't want to deal with that for 2 days
Yeah,
straight. Yeah. So I'm gonna see if they can lower it an inch by cutting
Right. So
the
then, Yeah,
floor.
you'd effectively go from here to probably like here.
Yeah, and then you're not gonna hit anymore. At least not
Yeah.
unless you really fuck up.
Yeah, unless you ramp this bitch.
Yeah. So try to look left. Okay. See, when I look left, I actually scrape this pad a little bit. Somehow, I don't know how I fucking manage that, but yeah, you fit way better.
I whip my hair back.
All right, let's put you in the here. Put you in the passenger seat. And then we'll put the car back up on the lift before I fuck up these arms again. Are you gonna be able to get over?
Yeah. Whoa. I got a kneecap.
It's too bad we got to put a windshield in.
Yeah, I know.
Make it a lot harder to get in and out of this car, that's for sure.
You need a Lexan one that you can just like flip forward.
I'm also hoping we don't have to I'm hoping we don't have to modify the door panels to clear the cage, because that'll be a pain in the dick. You know, the inner structure of the door, because you're not allowed to cut the inner structure out, so we'd have to hammer it flatter.
Wow. You can't add. That's.
Well, their claim is that it'd weaken the door and make it less crash resistant, but it's like there's a fucking cage right there, you know.
That
Whatever.
And if you add like a steel plate there, like.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember if the doors were at the roll cage builder or not. Actually, I don't think they were. Eesh. So the passenger seat, you're actually closer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get that. No, you're too close.
We need to be another.
An inch. I mean, that's all we got left is an inch, and we're just gonna have to deal with it if it's not enough. That's plenty. I mean, Yeah. Yeah, we have to. We're gonna have to cut the floor. I think it's worth it to make the car comfortable.
Correct.
Especially because I want to drive it to car meets and stuff, you know? I don't want to be in like a fucking god-awful fucking, you know, that turtle. Yeah, I think that switch isn't going to work because you got to be able to reach it better than that. How close can you get to this right bar up here? Might have to make a roll mount then. Maybe be stronger.
I should put something like.
Mm-hmm. Might have to make it out of metal too. I don't know if the 3D print's going to be strong enough. I mean, it should be, but I mean, because this is strong. I mean, it's just the wobbliness is. I think I just got a text from the girlfriend. She's probably starving. Okay. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you next time.